Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today we are going to talk about a game that I have been waiting to come out on the Nintendo Switch ever since I heard the announcement. We're talking about Saints Row the Third, the full package. Now, everybody always says if you're looking for a GTA clone, the Saints Row series are always the way to go, and that it's the wild version of GTA. You know, GTA has a little bit of slapstick and comedy in it, but if you want the dial turned up completely and just have balls to the wall outrageousness, then you get Saints Row. So again, when I heard that Saints Row the Third, the full package, was coming over to the Nintendo Switch, I was like, yo, I'm gonna pre-order that baby and check it out. See if I could really sink my teeth into it, because it looks like a game that is really a lot of fun. Now, I know Saints Row the Third is a game that's been out since like 2011, so does it hold up? Is this actually worth porting over on your Nintendo Switch? We're gonna find out today in today's video. So guys, if you're brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription, and let's go ahead and begin the video. So Saints Row the Third, the full package, is being touted as like the definitive version of this game. It has all of the DLC and bonuses and extras from the previous versions of the game, all rolled up into one neat little package for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I got the pre-ordered version from GameStop. They had a pre-order exclusive that had all sorts of goodies in it, like a poster, some thumb grips, an alternate case sleeve, and a alternate cover. I was excited for it, you know, especially with it being a physical game for 39 bucks. Not a bad deal. And as I mentioned, Saints Row is like a GTA clone, and the fact that you're going to be playing in an open world environment, a city that you can explore and basically go anywhere, steal any vehicle, mow down people with spray and pray guns, find some weapons, run people over, and just have outrageous fun that you wish you could do in real life. This basically is a GTA wannabe at its best. But is that a bad thing? Not really, because I find Saints Row has its own character, its own personality, which is how outrageous it is. Like, if you've seen an action movie, like a real good popcorn flick that's just really over the top and you're like, yeah, right, there's no way that scene can happen in real life. Well, that is basically what Saints Row is constantly. Like, GTA has its moments where it makes fun of real life and parodies like celebrities and stuff like that. Saints Row takes all of that, the action, the violence, the sexuality, and dials it up to a 10. And really, at the beginning of this game, you get thrown into a big, huge situation with a bank heist where there's just weapons and guns and helicopters exploding everywhere. And then from there, your character that you customize has to escape an airplane, and he's killing people in midair with a parachute. It's just like, holy crap, that is an introduction to a game. And I have not played the third fully, and I have a couple of other ones on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, but since it came out on the Switch, I'm actually able to really sink my time into it because of its portability. And I would like to say that this game runs great portably, and that's nice. You know, I would always be like, hey, it would be nice if we can have a good solo game like GTA on the Switch, and now we do. And I feel that it might be a unfair comparison to compare it to GTA, but honestly, it's the closest thing we have to it on the Nintendo Switch besides Shakedown Hawaii and Retro City Rampage. But this is a full immersive 3D adventure that has so much content on it. You can't forget that you're getting all the extra added DLC on here, you know, crazy over-the-top missions where you're basically on a game show killing costume mascot characters, and then there's like weird Halloween witch themed stuff and all sorts of different outfits that you can get. Like, the customization options are ridiculous just for your character alone and your vehicle. So it's really nice that right from the beginning of this game, once you get into the open world sandbox environment, all these bonuses are unlocked for you and you're free to use them. So you could use a huge like X-Men looking Avenger jet. In fact, me and RGT85 played co-op. Yeah, there's co-op campaign on here. You have to have Nintendo Switch Online in order to participate in it. But we played and we got on this jet. We did some of these crazy missions and just had a lot of fun. He helped me level up. playing some of the main campaign and some of the DLC, and that's honestly what I like the most about this game, is being able to do the actual story campaign. Now, there is one downside to online co-op, is that there's no voice chat. You know, Nintendo Switch Online does have voice chat compatible games. This is not one of them, so you can't use the Switch Online app to discuss with your friends. You gotta call them and stuff, you know. So instead of me and Sean Long having our regular scheduled sex chat, we had to actually call each other and play Saints Row the Third together. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, it was a blast playing co-op online. And then in addition to that, you know, you could do the DLC things at any moment. As I mentioned, I was actually riding a witch's broom around town at one point in single player. So I really liked exploring and checking out the town. In all honesty, I was really surprised and impressed by how much Saints Row the Third, the full package, had to offer. I know it seems like I'm really gushing over this game and everything that it was presenting, but to be honest, somebody coming in 2019 that has never really played through any of these games, to give it a chance was a great feeling. You know, this is an example of a game that I completely missed the boat on, and now that it's here, I get to have another shot at it. So, honestly, I really enjoyed what Saints Row to have, and I really had a lot of fun just sitting here and playing this game and continuously just playing it. Never really got boring. Everything just felt so fast-paced and so quick to go through that I was like, wow, this really is an enjoyable game. So, that was my personal experience from it. You know, some people might think that's debatable, but in all honesty, I loved every minute of it. So, yeah, do something. Sure, it's not as massive as GTA 5 is, and you know, scope of how big the map is and everything, but there is a lot of detail and a lot of different areas that you can go around and check out, and just missions that pop up everywhere. Once you complete certain types of missions, more of those open up. So yeah, there's a good amount of content here for a $39 game that includes tons of DLC that's come out throughout the years and stuff, unlockables, bonus items and stuff. So I do think the price is worth it in a nutshell. I just had so much fun with this game today that I've played it nonstop, literally, since picking it up at GameStop. Again, I never really had the opportunity to really sink my teeth into it, and I've had a lot of fun checking it out and just seeing how outrageous this game could really get. And you got to remember, this was a game that came out like in 2011 or 12. This game was pretty edgy for back then. You know, now it might be tame, maybe even a little cheesy at times. Like, oh my god, this is so cringe. This is such edgelord stuff. But honestly, I think the game held up. Sure, the graphics might not look that great. The textures, there is some pop out and pop in of certain stuff on the map as you kind of like reach certain areas and stuff. So while some of the graphics and textures might look a little outdated, I think in general the overall gameplay mechanics and design and everything about this game has somewhat held up. Now, I'm not too familiar with all the other Saints Row games, again, as I mentioned, so I don't know if they are intending on bringing those over in some form or fashion, but I do think it was a nice thought that they went ahead and released this. And I've heard a lot of things about this being the best game. Like, this is where the dial was tuned up in the Saints Row series, that they didn't try to be something that was just like GTA, that they wanted to go and be something that was a little bit more over the top, and I believe I can see that. I mean, again, comment down below if you played all the other Saints Row games. Is this your favorite one, or do you think you should recommend something that I check out on a different console since it's the only one available? Again, I had a lot of fun selecting my missions, just progressing through it, leveling up, unlocking weapons and everything. I think for the value, for the $39.99, especially pre-ordering it, I'm not sure if you're even going to be able to get any of the other pre-order items since it's already been released. But if you could find one somehow or whatever, or just getting the game regular for $39.99, it's still a nice deal because you're getting a lot of content. And on the Nintendo Switch, 2 years into it, we still don't have too many open world sandbox games where you can play solo or even have somebody else join you. So that alone, for having the campaign be so immersive and so huge and extensive, with the added DLC stuff that adds tons more content and being able to play alongside your friends and level up and stuff, I think it is more than worth checking out Saints Row the Third, the full package for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, guys, that's it for my review. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, if you're brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription, and do not forget to like or dislike this video and comment down below. Have you played Saints Row the Third again? I want to know. Tell me your thoughts. Do you have any tips for me and stuff as a newbie? I really like to see the feedback. And guys, thanks as always again for watching. I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description.